Hello everybody, my name is Gravity, and welcome back to Will You Press the Button? And I say back to because I've played this game before, I don't know how many times, but I'm gonna play it now. So, Will You Press the Button? What's this first one? You can redesign yourself as you like and start your life over again with your current knowledge, but there is a 1 plus n% chance where n equals age. Okay, so 1 plus 29, so 30% chance. You will die every year in a gruesome manner. Okay, so basically what you're saying is that I can regenerate myself like the Doctor from Doctor Who. And as I get older, I have a 30%... Hold up. So, I have a 30% chance of dying if I regenerate and redesign my life with the knowledge I have now. Wouldn't that percentage actually be lowered if I have the knowledge that it's gonna happen and I can prevent it? Or is it one of those scenarios where the prevention of something actually brings about the event? This one is weird and it's a little unclear. I will not press the button. Okay, a little split here. Pretty down the middle. 46% would. I don't think they read the question right. And 54%, so that is still a majority, said they would not. Okay, let's go next. You are immortal, but that doesn't mean you stop aging. No. Nobody better press this button. Do you know how terrible... I mean, when you say immortal, do you just mean you can't die at all? Or you just can't naturally die, but you can still be killed? There is not enough information here to make an informed decision. I will not press the button. Yeah, majority people. Big brain. Don't do it. You are given one wish to do with as you will, but no matter what you wish for or how you wish, you will die in 5 years no matter what happens. Yeah, I got one wish. What do you wish for? Darn it, there's the thing is that you wish for something and there's always that caveat that always happens. Like, you wish to jump high and you get turned into a frog, or you wish to be the ruler of the world and you get turned into an actual ruler. There's always like a caveat or some sort of twist that like monkey paws it up. So who is giving me this wish? Because I mean, I had one wish. I would probably wish for the cure to cancer if I only had one. If it was a genie and I had 3 wishes, I'd probably think of like a good 2 other ones. But I'd probably be like, oh, a cure for cancer, or not a cure for cancer. Like, oh, let's just eradicate systemic racism. Let's just do that. That's my wish. Or hey, I have an idea. I wish for a society that can actually, help like impoverished people get out of poverty and homelessness. How about that wish? So, like, I would wish for something along those lines, but then, it's 4 years later, and we're accidentally in a dystopian future because I tried to make a good wish! So, and now I got 1 year to undo my wish and bring the world back the way it was, because even how bad it is now isn't as bad as what my stupid wish brought it to be. Anyway, sounds like a movie. A really dumb movie. Anyway, so... again, it just depends on who is granting my wish. Are they trustworthy? Is this like a stupid wish like on the dumb Wonder Woman 2 movie? Okay. I know I was crapping all over this particular question, but I am going to press the button on the off chance that this is best case scenario wish granting thing here, and that whatever I wish for, it becomes the best case scenario for that wish, which is not the past experience that I've seen with wishes, but I want to go best case scenario here just because I don't want to be a complete what's the word? Anyway, I'll go ahead and press the button. Okay, so only 36% of us pressed the button. I really gave more reasons to not press it, but I wanted to be optimistic. Just, you know, maybe, you know, it will actually turn out good, and maybe the good will persist past the 5 years that, you know, I die. What if I wish for a cure to cancer, and then I get cancer, but then the cure to cancer doesn't come until 5 years later, and I end up dying of cancer, but then after I die, something about my cancer actually turned into something to cure everyone else's cancer. Anyway, so okay, I pressed the button. Next. You can fly, stop time, and make things appear at the snap of your fingers, but every time you use your powers, a poor hungry child dies? No! Hold up! Every time you use your powers, a poor hungry child dies. 62% of people are fine with the poor hungry child dying. 60% of you people who press that button, you better be trolls. You learn to survive a zombie apocalypse with 14 people and the weapon of your choice, with ultimate ammo, okay? 3 of the people closest to you... Oh, but 3 of the people closest to you are bitten and turned, and you are the one that must kill them. Well, I mean, that would kind of be a mercy kill. I mean, yeah, it would be horribly traumatic and very tragic, but that just seems like that would be the reality for a zombie apocalypse world. Yeah, I'll press the button. Okay, this one's pretty darn split down the middle. Can't argue with that. You fall in love with anyone you want and marry them, but you can have sex once a year. You know, what do you mean by sex? Because if you just mean there are many ways around that to where you can still have a pretty enjoyable time. So, again, there's really not enough information here to make an informed decision, but I'm going to say best case scenario, and I will press the button. Again, pretty 50-50 down the middle, 51 to 49. Next. You can be happy together with the person you love and who loves you, but he or she will always cheat on you. Well, then this part is a lie. Wouldn't you think? I will not. Yeah, duh. Next. You become the smartest person ever to live, but nobody will believe anything you say. That just sounds like smart people right now. Because everybody's a Facebook scientist and everybody knows stuff. Oh my gosh. I cannot imagine how infuriating that would be. Even with me right now, and just like, there are things that I know that I cannot tell particular people because they will just not believe me. Or think I'm the ignorant, poor, brainwashed individual. And so if that is infuriating in and of itself, then I can't imagine actually, like, knowing things, like going to college, learning about these particular things, doing the work, reading the books, studying the things, turning in the work, and then some person on Facebook says bullshit. I mean, at some point you'd be like, you know what, I don't care if that person doesn't want to believe me, then that's on them. And there's really nothing I can do about it, so I'm just gonna have to walk off. But then I could see how that could turn someone a bit pretentious, and that might end up making it where anyone who has something, you know, kind of I guess critiquey or negative to say about them, that they would just immediately write it off as, well, I went to school, now you don't believe me, blah blah blah, and that might close them off to actual constructive criticism. But if I'm literally the smartest person ever, that means I actually know things. Do I have the credentials, or do I just know them? Am I just gonna be like, hey, I'm this person from this town in the middle of Texas, and now I know everything, and yeah, you're wrong about that. I don't, that's not very good credentials. No one will believe anything you say. No one. No one will believe anything I say. Even the people who originally would have agreed with me in the first place, they just magically don't believe me anymore either. Anyway, I'm thinking about this way too hard. I would not. Wow. That is pretty down the middle again. Your mother has terminal illness and will die next month, but you can save her by sacrificing the life of your father. No. Alright, let's move on. When you push this button, you cure a disease of your own choice, cancer is etc., but you die. Well, I kind of already made that kind of argument earlier about having one wish but dying in 5 years. So, yeah, I'll press the button. I'm not dead. I guess it didn't work. Alright. 54% would, 46% would not. Next. You are able to print out food from your computer, but your computer will only have 1 hour of computer time a day. Is it computer time to print food out, or just computer time in general? Can I get on a different computer? If I'm at the library and I get on the computer at the library, is it still going to be limited to 1 hour? It does say your computer, so if it's not my computer, I could just get on a different computer. It would be pretty cool to have food print out of my computer. You know what? I'm going to be optimistic again. I'm going to say best case scenario in this case. So I will press the button. So 54% pressed the button and 46% said, nah, I need more computer time. I'll just get my food from Grubhub. Your romantic relationship will never end badly, and none of your partners care if you're I know what the word means. Read that. But having sex with the same person 5 times will always end the romantic relationship, and you will encounter all of your exes at least once weekly. Wait, your romantic relationships will never end badly, but having sex with the same person 5 times will always end the romantic relationship? So, it ends, but it doesn't end badly? This one's confusing. I'm not pressing it. Yeah. 60% of people got sense. Alright. Next. You have an amazing car that gets... You have an amazing car that gets you any girl you want. But you have... Okay, so let me put myself in the shoes of a guy. What? I mean... What? A guy would... I mean... So the car can get you any girl that you want. Does it mean the girl's gonna leave once you show her your goods? Or does she still stay because the car... Okay, so the car is not magic. This is just a car that someone looks at and goes, oh my gosh, that's such a great car. You must be so rich and blah, blah, blah. And then, but this car doesn't seem to be magic. So you get the girl, but then it doesn't sound like she's obligated to stick around once she sees the goods. So this doesn't seem like a very good trade-off, and it also just sounds like you're a jerk compensating with your vehicle. So, I will not. What? 33% of people, what is your reasoning? I'd like to know. Alright, I'm gonna do a couple more. You have your own world. Create and destroy, create and destroy as you please, but you cannot communicate or reveal yourself to your creation. Only watch. Oh my gosh. Have your own world. Create and destroy as you please. You cannot communicate or reveal yourself to your creation. Only watch. It sounds like a whole bunch of bad stuff might happen to my creation, and then I can't do anything about it. And I don't like how that sounds. But if I can create and destroy as I please, then I feel like I would still be able to interact with them, just not directly. I am gonna go ahead and press the button, only because there is so much more that I could think about in this particular scenario. So, yes. Yeah, 71% would press the button. So, I'm in the majority. Last one. This is gonna be the last one, and hopefully it's a good question. If it's not a good question, I'll go to another one. Okay, here we go. You become your favorite hero out of all the video games you've played, books you have read, or stories you have heard, including movies. But you will not be able to conquer the villain from the story. Okay, so you see what happens with this is whenever there is a story where a hero is not able to defeat the villain, what happens is that there is a time skip, and then a new hero rises, and they beat the villain. So I would not be the main character. I would be the backstory for the rising hero to come. So that would mean that I could still be my favorite hero, and even if I fail, I know that there is going to be a hero in the future that will pick up where I left off, where I failed, that they would succeed. So even if I fail, I know that down the line, good will prevail, or some stuff like that. So anyway, so yes, I would press the button. And 55-45 split. Alright, now I'm gonna read the next one, but I'm not gonna answer it. This one's for you guys. So this is the last one, not for me, for you. You will never need to sleep again, but you always have diarrhea. This question's for you guys. That's it for me. Thank you everybody for watching, if you did watch, because if you watched, that means you have absolutely nothing to do right now, and I appreciated you spending that time with me. Alright, bye-bye.